All right. So, welcome to our first umpire meeting. My name is Coach Abe. You could just call me Abe. It is my fourth year coaching here at PAA, in house, travel, full ball. We go year round, everything that we preach against, of course. This is the only meeting that parents are asked to join. No need to attend any others. Please ask questions. We're going to talk about payments and scheduling, transportation, all that good stuff. And the other meetings, meetings 2 and 3, we're going to talk about the rules. If you are something in the meeting requires your attention. It said unfortunately somebody had to be removed, so you could join. This is good for everybody to join, anybody. Okay. So the next two meetings, we're going to talk about the rules. The rules are also PAA specific. I'll be sending out like a little cheat sheet for everybody to have. I might even laminate a couple so you could just keep it in your pocket. So if you're ever confused about the PAA specific rules, you'll have it right then and there. Meetings 2 and 3, you don't need the returning umpires to attend, but you do have to complete the USA Baseball Introduction to Umpire course. I've created a video on our YouTube channel, and I linked that YouTube channel this morning in my morning reminder email. So if you didn't get that email, please stay on after or just put it in the chat. Hey, Coach Abe, I didn't get an email. This is my email address. Make sure you have it on file correctly. And we are going to pause after every single section. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen real quick. We are going to share the entire screen real quick. Just so the first thing I'm going to show you is the reminder email that you should have gotten. So this has our YouTube channel. If you click on that, you are going to get into our YouTube channel. As you can see, our USA Baseball Intro to Umpiring course is there. I sign up for it. I get the email. I log into it. When you log into it, it's going to look just like this. It takes about 45 minutes. You're going to take a quiz, and you're going to download a certificate and just email that to me at paaumps@gmail.com. If you have any questions with anything, of course, in this email, you will have my text. You could text me at any time. So where are we at here? All right. So this is the umpire plan that everybody got. This has the links for all of the subsequent meetings. Okay. And of course, meeting number 4, we are going to be on the field, and my senior umpires are going to help me out. And we're going to have a whole bunch of innings, and we're going to rotate innings and rotate umpires and position ourselves and just really do our very best. All right. So I'm going to unshare the screen for now. Okay. So we're going to begin with, well, what are we here? What are we doing? The purpose of this training is to keep our kids involved, keep them in PAA. We want them to be confident. We want them to love it. We want them to keep umpiring for years to come. Every time I get an opportunity, I'm going to try to connect with other places to keep them umping year-round if they want to. The program has been around for 30-plus years, so we definitely take great pride in it. And as we said, the training consists of 4 meetings, and there's a test after the third. It's on a Google form. I shortened it to about 50 or 60 questions. They're quick. It's open notes. We don't really care where you get the information from, as long as you have the information, as long as you know what's going on. All right. So a few things to mention about the program. It's for boys and girls, of course. My email this morning said boys, and I apologize for that. It is boys and girls. 13 to 17, 12 to 17, depending on how long the child has been in the program. Are they familiar with the program? So we could go just a little bit younger if they've been around. Everything we talk about is equal for baseball and softball. They are both going to work baseball games and softball games. About 95% of the rules are the same between softball and baseball. Couple few things are different. We're going to talk about that in meeting number 2, which is exactly 1 week from today. We're going to have 2 umpire positions for all the games. I'm going to do my very best to pair up a new umpire with an experienced umpire in the beginning of the season to make sure there's some coaching and mentoring going on. And I'm not going to put a new umpire behind the plate right away. We want them to get adjusted and comfortable. And later on, I'll ask our senior umpires, hey, why don't you do 2 innings and then give them 2 innings and then you finish the game. The senior umpire would finish the game just to get them behind the plate and get them that experience. So parents say, thanks for joining. This is the first job for so many of the kids. It's a great opportunity to teach them responsibility, that comes with having a job. So when they accept a game, I need them to show up on time. I want them to show up, period, of course, and give their full attention to the game. We're not texting. We're not on social media. If they're on their phone, they're just checking the time, setting the timer. That's it. If they accept the umpire assignment and then later on they find out that they have a practice, they need to tell their coach that they're not going to practice. I know that sounds terrible, but the job comes first. So please treat it like a job. Be on time. Communicate with me. Communicate with the other ask questions, and give your best effort. All right. So it's important to understand if your child plays on a bunch of teams and they have a lot of commitments and tons of extracurricular activities or in the National Honor Society, they're not going to have time to umpire. So they really should take a look at their schedule and ask themselves, do they have time to fit everything in? All right. So communication is so important. Things happen, okay? Are you running late? Are you sick? Did you get hurt? The worst thing to do is not show up, and not tell me, because then what if we have to cancel the game because we have no umpires? It affects a lot of people, coaches, players, parents, the snack bar, the other umpire, so please make sure you communicate with me. You'll have my cell phone number. You're going to have my email address. I'm going to check all of it all the time. It's going to go right to my watch. Transportation. If your child accepts a game, it is their responsibility to make sure they have transportation to and from the game. Parents, let it be 2 hours. This year, we're going to go 1 hour and 45-minute, no new innings, softball and baseball. So if you show up at 2 hours, you might have to wait for 10 minutes, but you'll be there before the child ends the game and the game is finished. Once again, if there's any questions at all at any time, just unmute yourself and let me know, or you could stay afterwards and we could chat. And if I don't know the answer, well, I'm going to figure it out and I'm going to send you that answer. All right. So now let's go ahead and talk about arbitersports.com. So let's go ahead and share the screen one more time. Screen, share. All right. So this is arbitersports.com. There is also an app. This is where you are going to accept and decline games. All right. I'm going to put little notes up, just like our former youth umpire coordinator did. Okay. On the bottom, you can see exactly where all of the sheds are. This is where all the equipment is for the umpires. I'm going to also be sending out a follow-up email to this meeting, and there's going to be images in it. All right. So what is going to happen is I am going to take the email and the phone number that you signed up with, and I'm going to sign you up as an umpire, and you're going to get an email, and you're going to have to log in and set up your password, your new password, so you can log in, and you're going to have to set up your profile. So after you log in, you're just going to click on here and go to profile, and you put your name in, your email, your phone number, make sure all of that is accurate. All right. Anytime I schedule a game, okay, you're going to get a notification in the app. I would download the app. It's free. It's beautiful. And you'd also get an email. All right. So you would be able to accept or decline that right within the app right here. Okay. So the most important thing for you to do is check that email address. All right. It's got to be an email that's checked at least once or twice a day, preferably the child's email. If you don't trust them, make sure it is a parent or guardian email so that we're not doing any no-shows and everything goes smoothly. All right. So over here, the most important thing, to be honest, is blocks. So let's say you have a birthday party coming up. You would go to blocks right here at the top. You would click block all day, and then you would just click on a day, and then that day would go red. So I cannot assign you on that day. So we could clear the block and click on the day, and then it goes back to white. We could do a part of the day. Let's say you have a party at noon, okay? So pick your times, click on the day, and it's going to become this color right here, the peach, which is a part day block. So that's really important because we schedule about 2 weeks in advance. And sometimes if I have a last second game, I'll shoot you a text, I'll contact you quickly, okay? But definitely set your blocks so that I don't assign you and you're like, oh, I had something to do that day. We're not going to schedule out the whole season at once. Of course, we're going to give you at least 2 weeks notice unless they spring something on me very quickly. All right. So there's 3 things that you are going to be able to do inside of the arbiter. All right. You are going to be able to accept a game. You're going to be able to decline a game. Right. Can't do it. That's fine. Or you ignore it. And I don't love that. So if you ignore it for 48 hours, that is going to be auto declined. All right. So I'll know that you just weren't looking. So I need to get to somebody else that's ready to work. All right. So anytime you have a last minute cancellation, let's say you got sick, something happened, something came up, your transportation, mom or dad got called into work, I want you to text me or call me so I could get on the horn and find another ump that could fill in for you. All right. And if it's raining, I want you to feel as though we are going to have that game. Okay. Just like the coaches think we're having that game, I want you to also think that you're going to have that game until you get a message from me, a communication from me saying that that game is off. I mean, if the sky is open and there's thunderstorms, obviously it's going to be canceled earlier than not. All right. So definitely block that calendar, and you are going to get an email in a couple days. I'm going to take your email that you signed up with and your phone number. I'm going to plug you into the arbiter. Those that are returning, you're already in there. You can already log in. If you have any questions with that or you don't know anything, just shoot me an email and we're going to work through that, or shoot me a text. All right. So if there's any kind of a change for a game, you're going to have to re-accept it because we want to make sure that it's still good with you. So if the time changes, if the location changes, if the date changes, even after a cancellation, you're going to get another email and you're going to have to re-accept the same game just to make sure that it's still okay with you, still good. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about the day of the game. So on the day of the game, you are going to be provided with a PAA umpire t-shirt. We have everybody's sizes. We're working on that right now. All right. We want you to wear shorts or pants. You're going to be wearing gear that's going to rub against your skin. So make sure that, I mean, I would wear pants for sure. Okay. I mean, my returning umpires, you know what to do, but I would definitely wear pants just to make sure that the shin guards aren't really scratching me up. All right. Make sure they're dark color. Please don't wear jeans. We want to look as professional as possible. Arrive at the game about 20 to 30 minutes early so you could go to the shed and grab your items, okay, your gear. So at Stoddard, it's by the snack stand, the shed. You're going to find a black and yellow bin. On that black and yellow bin, it's going to say umpire equipment. So you are going to open that up. If you're at a softball game, you'll be at Fred Allen. The shed is also right next to the snack stand, okay? If you are at the pool field, it is behind the tennis court field. And once again, you will get a follow-up email with images, and I will put a red circle around where the sheds are located for you, all right? So 20 to 30 minutes before the game, get into the shed, look for that black bin with the yellow cover, and in there, our base umpire, that's the person that's out in the field, that's taking a look at if our runners are safe or out, if there's catches being made in the field. You're going to need a clicker to keep up with the outs. All right. Please bring a watch so you're keeping time with the plate umpire. Bring some water. Make sure we have a lot of hot days. And the league is going to buy all of that equipment. We did provide a link for you in the umpire training plan for a Rawlings kit. If you do want your own brush and you want your own clicker, let's say you're going to go maybe do a couple games somewhere else. Okay, we get that opportunity. So you don't really know what they're going to provide you with. So it's nice to have at least a clicker that does outs and strikes and balls and a brush so you could brush off the plate so the pitcher sees where the plate is, right? We're trying to get that ball over the plate. So what else do we have in that bin? We have cleaning wipes if you want to clean off the mask because somebody else just had their face on it. Shin guards because they're going to be bouncing balls in there and you don't want to take them off the shins. Chest protector, and of course a clicker. The chest protector and the shin guards are only for the behind the plate umpire calling the balls and the strikes. All right. So when you show up and you get all geared up, please be visible. Okay. Hang out by home plate. So if the coaches have any questions, they could go and chat with you. All right. 5 minutes before the game is when you would call both of the coaches together. Hey, coaches, come on in, go over the ground rules. Once again, I'm going to have a little cheat sheet for you, and that's going to be emailed to you. The coaches are going to give you 2 brand new balls. All right. And then that's where you're going to get your payment. The coaches are going to have the cash, and they're going to give $25 to the base umpire and $35 to the plate umpire. It is a bit of a raise this year, and it's cash only, right? So there's no working papers, there's no tax forms, there's no W whatevers. You're not filing any taxes. This is just cash. If a coach forgets his cash, please work the game, all right? Or I'm going to get you the money. I promise you. I will drive the money to your house, okay? So don't be upset about it. Shoot me a message. Hey, Coach Abe, they didn't pay me. It was this game. No problem. I got your back, all right? So in this meeting, 5 minutes before the game, get both coaches together, and if they agree on a tweak, okay, hey, today we're not going to steal. All right, no big deal. If both of the coaches agree, we're going to go with it. Hey, today we don't want to do the infield fly rule. That's confusing to my kids. We're not even going to catch that ball. Let them run. No problem at all, okay, as long as both coaches agree with that. All right, and let them know about the dead ball spots. If there's a spot under the fence that you think the ball is going to get lodged or it's going to roll out of play, just make them aware of those spots. You come early, you take a look at it, and just let them know, hey, I throw my arms up in the air. I say, that's a dead ball, okay? Time. And the runners will go back unless they're at least halfway there. Then you could let them advance, all right? And then when the game starts, make sure you take a note. Once again, this year we're going an hour and 45, no new innings. So if it's an hour and 40 and a new inning starts, we are going to finish that inning, okay? I would even put a timer on my watch. I would start a timer on my phone, and that's what we would do right there, okay? So definitely start the time as soon as you throw the pitch or the ball, you point to them, you say, play ball, okay? Start that on your watch, start the time on your phone, make sure you have a log of it, or even ask the coach. Let's say you don't want to use your phone or you don't have a watch. Hey, coach, can you start the game time? We started and it's whatever o'clock. They're going to help you out, all right? In between innings, make sure you come together with the second ump, have a chat, reflect. Hey, that's a great call. Think we missed that one right there. Let's focus on this. The senior ump is going to chat with you and make sure that you're in position and ask them. That's your resource. And make sure if you have questions that you ask them. All right. And after the game, so important. We have the equipment in bags. It is brand new. I mean, we want to keep it real nice. Okay. So please make sure you return that equipment exactly where you found it, in the shed, in that black bin with the yellow cover. And we're going to keep it tidy for the other umpires so that when you go, it's there for you and it's ready to go. All right. So if only one umpire shows, the show will go on. Okay. So if you're brand new and the other umpire doesn't show, and God forbid this happens, you are going to go behind the plate. Make sure you're confident. Make sure you're loud. That was the one biggest complaint we had last year. Was that a ball? Was that a strike? Just be confident. Okay. Who's going to argue? We're not going to argue with you. Okay. We might chat with you and go, hey, do you think that last one was, in between innings? We'll chat with you. Okay. No big deal. But be loud. Okay. That's so important. All right. So that is our game day activities. So working with coaches, okay, there are going to be times where there are in-game adjustments. No big deal. Okay, we don't want to walk fest. Kids aren't swinging. I'm going to look at the umpire and go, hey, can we make it a little bit bigger here? We got to strike these kids out here. So next time they go up to the plate, they realize, hey, this bat in my hand, I got to swing this thing. I'm here to have fun. The Yankees are not here to watch us, even though the Phillies just signed an 11-year-old to a $1.8 million contract. All right. But once again, we're trying to swing that bat. So in-game adjustments can happen as long as both coaches are okay with it. Hey, can we open it up? One coach ask the other coach, hey, we're going to go line to line. We're going to go a little higher than armpits, a little bit lower than the top of the knees. Is that okay? No problem. All right. Bad calls. They are going to happen to every umpire. I am a high school basketball referee. I make bad calls. Everybody's going to make bad calls. Okay. Own it. Own it. In between innings, go to the coach. Hey, I don't know what I was doing right there, but I missed it, coach. My bad. Okay. It's a human thing. It's all good. We're all there to get better. The coaches want to get better. The kids want to get better. The umps want to get better. We're getting better together. So that's what matters right there. All right. We have a coaches meeting coming up, and I'm going to be there, and I'm going to tell them that if they ride you, they're going to be getting a text or a call from me. And we really don't have too many problems. All right. We really don't. But anything that comes up, they raise their voice. I mean, if they go, oh my God, whatever, let it go. But if they curse or they're riding you, all right, you got to let me know so that I can have a chat with them. Parents, we're going to ask you to hold back and not jump the fence to help them out, because that's part of the learning experience, talking with the coaches. Hey, coach, I think I got that one. Hey, coach, I might have missed that one, okay? Just being able to have that conversation with a coach is part of the learning process, so that is important, okay? And, of course, you have the power to ask a spectator to leave, and the parents are going to help you. The parents are going to help you. If you throw your hands up and you call time and you go out there and you go, hey, dude, can you take it easy on me? All right. The other parents are going to be like, they're going to have your back. Okay. We have some great people in this association. All right. And you could always talk to a coach to help you out. Hey, coach, your parent over there, they're really harping hard. Can you talk to them for me, coach? And we'll definitely know the parents. We're going to go talk to them for you. All right. So what are the top 3 complaints? All right. Ignoring your umpire assignment, not accepting it, not declining it, and letting it go to an automatic decline. Please use your blocks in the arbiter. Once again, you are going to get an email in the next couple of days. Welcome to the arbiter. All right. Make a name, make a password, log in, download the app, and make sure you use an email and a phone number that you're going to check. You're going to check it once or twice a day. All right. Absolutely is a job. All right. Please don't be too quiet. Okay. We need you to make loud calls, right calls, wrong calls. Be confident, be loud. All right. That is it. And don't ever no show to a game. Text me, call me. A game should never be canceled because the umpires did not show up. And I'm coaching. I coach travel. I coach in-house. So it's not going to be easy for me to just drop what I'm doing and come and ump that game for you. All right. So in closing, all right, we did a pretty good job right here. I'm just saying, and I am going to stay on. So if you have any questions, I'm so happy to help you out. All right. If you want to use a different email address or phone number for me to register you for the arbiter, please let me know. Right afterwards, put it in the chat, shoot me an email, shoot me a text. Okay. When you get that email from the arbiter, set up a name and password, go into your profile and check it out. Okay. I do want to show you one more thing with the arbiter. It's where we can, let me share the screen just real quick. So once again, this is the arbiter dashboard right here. When you go into settings, you're going to see all of these beautiful things checked off. You want them to be checked off. Game reminder, new games. These are your notifications. It's going to go to the email that you see right here. Make sure they are checked off. They're checked off by default, but check again anyway. All right. Better safe. All right. So after this meeting, I am going to distribute some study materials for the next 2 classes. Once again, new umps only, unless you want to refresh yourself. That's perfectly fine. Okay. So you will be getting a rule book. Our rules are from pages 36 to 86. So not all, whatever it is, 200 pages. And if you have any questions about the rules, shoot me a text or an email. This recording right here is going to go on that YouTube channel, the same one where I show you the USA Introduction to Umpire course that you'll be taking. All right, so it'll be on there. And our next live session, which starts the rules, is 1 week from today, February 26th at 7 p.m. The parents do not need to attend unless they want to know the rules too. All right, that's perfectly fine. And the link to join is both in the umpire training plan and the reminder email that I sent this morning. And once again, if you did not get that email, please stay on and let's fix your email address. All right. So if you have any questions, I said 40 minutes. We're at 27 here. So if you have any questions, let me know. At this time, if you don't have any questions, you could absolutely log off. Jesse, that's a hand. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
So the email, will it be sent to our parents or the kids?
You get to pick. I have both of your emails. So when I send the follow-up email, I'm going to send it to the kid and the parent. But there's only one email that goes in the arbiter, so it has to be the most responsible party's email address. All right?
Okay.
Love the background, by the way. Very nice. Anybody else? All right. Well, I'm going to stay on for a little bit. I hope you have a great night. Thanks for joining. And we are going to have an absolutely successful season. Thanks again for coming.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you.
Take care.
Hey, thank you for running this. I do have a quick question. On the Google Doc,
Of course.
on the Google Doc, it says meeting 4 is March 22nd at 12 p.m. But then if
That
you
could
scroll,
totally be changed. It's whenever I can get 2 teams together. So I'm going to reach out to the coaches. I just wanted to put a date there, but I'm going to reach out to the coaches. I'm going to see, can we get a scrimmage, or I just get my own kids and the 12U Orange kids. So that's not set in stone. That's something that do you feel that date wouldn't work?
no. Well, it says meeting 4 on-field training at March
Yeah.
22nd. But then when you
Yeah.
scroll down, it says tell your coaches you'll be absent from the on-field training on March 21st.
Oh, we did have to switch it to the 22nd because
Okay.
one of my senior umpires was not available.
Okay.
Are there ejections? Well, if a kid has the ball between second and third and my runner's going to say, well, I'm going to be out anyway, so I'm going to hit him as hard as I can, you probably want to tell the coach that kid can't play anymore. That's all I would think of.
I didn't get the email this morning.
Okay. Well, why don't you give me your name and your email address right here in the chat, and I'll update that for you.
All right.
All right.